What's up, guys? Today we got a really special video. We're at Knipex. Yes, I'm not in Germany. I'm still in the United States. As you see, super cool room. There's Pete. Let's see what he's got. Come on. All right, everybody, so we are in the Knipex demo room. Is this what you call it, Pete?
Sorry, I was getting it ready. Oh, I just crushed it. Hang on, I gotta get another one.
So,
my bad.
we are not in Germany.
We are not in Germany.
We are not in Germany. Like you guys can see, that's American cars going down the road. We are in Illinois. So for everybody that said, oh, I love, let me say it the way they say it so don't get offended. It's Knipex. I love Knipex,
sure,
but I don't like my money going to Germany, right? So we are at Knipex in America.
In America.
So this is Pete, and I'm gonna let Pete.
Hey, everybody.
Kind of show you around here because it's some really cool stuff.
Cool. Let me show you one of my, a couple of my favorite tools. One of my favorite ones, do you want to show this one here?
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite ones is this, is the Anvil Shears. Everybody's got air hose in the shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens all the time?
They always leak.
They always leak, and what happens? They're running over. So you
Yeah.
got to replace the fittings. So in order to do that, you got to cut the hose. So the reason I like the Anvil Shears, but look at that. Nice flat surface here, and I got a nice sharp blade. Stick the hose in, cut it, and I got a nice square even cut. I'm not taking a utility knife and trying to cut my finger and cut it off. Nice and easy. That's one of my favorite tools.
Very nice. So why would a person choose this over, say, one of the ones that's got the triangle blade in it?
A lot of it is personal preference. Like this one's got the square blade to it. This one's got the same square blade, but this one has a foot to it, so you can actually rest a hose inside of it, so the hose doesn't move all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the one you were talking about, the more of the triangle style blade to it.
Right.
Some of it is just personal preference. This one here is a little bit heavier duty. It's a 1-inch capacity on this one in here. Plus, like I said, this anvil portion right here. So it's a little bit heavier duty. Again, it's also personal preference as well.
Because I know these right here, like radiator hose, it's got that little bit of reinforcement in it. You know, that's that white fiber cording that's in it. These just
go right to it.
Through it so easy.
As long as you don't cut wire. As long as it doesn't have that wire braid going to it, you're fine. As long as it's got the fabric through it, you're fine cutting it.
So let me let you guys see the part number of these because I know there's going to be a bunch of comments of what the part number is. So that's a 9455-200.
Correct.
The one with the triangle blade that I like is a 90-21-85. The one without the foot is a 90-25-185. And the one with the foot is a 90-10-185. So there you go. So I know you probably get this question a lot.
We get a lot of questions.
What is your favorite tool?
Ooh, that is so hard to pick between 1,200 tools. God, it's so hard to choose. It's like saying which one is your favorite kit.
Oh, mine's easy. Mine's the 10-inch Cobra.
The 10-inch Cobra?
That's my favorite tool.
Absolutely. What can't you do with the 10-inch Cobra?
Yep.
It's a nice, versatile tool. The nice thing about it is we always start from the front, always work ourselves way to the back of the tool to describe all the features.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you notice is the teeth pattern in here.
Yep.
Okay. The top teeth actually go this way. The bottom teeth go the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
So why is that so important? Well, the reason that's important is when I grab onto something metal, something round, it actually digs in and bites into the pipe. It doesn't slip. This is what we're known for. We're known for this push button style. This is in our Cobra pliers series, this is in our pliers wrench. All I gotta do is push the button and adjust the tool. I can adjust it to whatever diameter I'm trying to work with. And all these teeth obviously help hold it in place. Wherever I set it, it locks into place.
Right.
Okay. The other thing we're known for is the pinch guard. How many times, Clay, have you worked on something and
Pinch your hand,
oh my gosh, my fingers get
Sucks.
pinched, my hands get pinched. As mild as it sounds, that hurts after a while.
Yeah.
So with all of our tools, you have a built-in pinch guard, so you're not going to get your fingers caught.
This
in there.
is what he's talking about.
Yeah, right here, right inside of there. Okay. The other thing that's cool about our tools, we like to describe this. This is the design of tools. Let me flip it the other way. the design of the tool. See how one tool goes inside the other tool? A lot of the competitors out there, you'll notice that they take two pieces of metal, slap it onto each other, and what happens after time? You start putting pressure on it.
Yeah, it gets that wobble. And
Gets
then
that wobble to it.
the ones that's got the little grooves cut in here that run on they jump track.
Exactly. We eliminated that by doing this design right here. That prevents the tool from wobbling.
Show everybody why these grip so well. I know y'all have done this like a million times, but I'm gonna ask you to do it one more time.
So all I gotta do is, here, I'll do it one more time. All I gotta do is push the button, set the top jaw, slide the bottom jaw, make sure it's locked into place. This bar's already chewed up, but that still works. And watch this. All I gotta do is step on it. Check that out.
See, he's not squeezing.
Nope, not squeezing
like a pair of wire pliers, as we normally call it, like he had his hand. He's not squeezing here. Just the force pushing here causes this to pinch together.
So the more that I push down on top here, if you notice a little bit on the top right here, if I push down, you'll see that the top starts to bite in and the lower part starts to bite in the other side. So I don't have to squeeze the handle. Now watch this. See how much force I put on and see how I'm standing on it?
Yep.
That's
it's like
it.
Magic. That's why it's my favorite ones.
Yeah.
So I interrupted you.
No,
I got sidetracked because I love the 10-inch Cobra so much.
I get sidetracked all the time.
What is your favorite one?
Man, oh man. Wow, that's a tough choice. I'm gonna say, you know, I gotta get it. This is the wrong one.
Wrong one?
Yeah, this is wrong. Hang on a second. There should be a spare in here, Maggie.
So we got a lot of tools laid out here. And I bet a lot of people didn't know that you guys make locking pliers. So they have 3 different styles of regular locking pliers. They got the ones with a movable jaw. They got the standard style. They got this funny looking fellow over here. And then, this is something cool, is their version of the welding pliers with the movable jaw. So that's something cool that not everybody knows, or maybe not everybody's seen. And if we come back here, they've got their new crimpers. It's out. So tons and tons and tons of stuff for them, for any of your plier needs, I guess. So everybody's gonna ask who that was talking back here. This is Miss Maggie.
Hello.
So if you guys do anything on Instagram,
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter,
That's her.
LinkedIn, I'm your girl.
and Pete has got a lot of YouTube videos.
All of the
On
YouTube
their
videos.
Pete's taught me a lot.
I thought that.
So,
All right, so this is one of my favorite tools in here. This tool actually has a little bit of history, so I'll bore you with the details.
okay.
One of our engineers in Germany loves to work on cars. So he was working on his car one day and he ran across these, what are called click clamps. So he's really frustrated. He was trying to look at all the tools that he had for Knipex, so which one's going to do the best job for him. He's getting frustrated. He ended up actually cutting off the hose clamp, putting something else on it. So he went back to work the next day and he says, hey, there's got to be a better way to get these off and reuse them, because these can be expensive after a while. And he didn't want to waste it. So what he came up with is he's looking at our classic Cobra pliers wrench. He's like, you know, what if we had a push button style where I can adjust it to the diameter of the clamp that I'm working with? But what if there was an easy way to release the click clamp? So we came up with this guy in here. Now there's teeth on it. Okay, these are rotatable, so it depends on what angle you have to get at the click clamp. You can actually rotate the teeth to get where you need to be. And obviously it's got the push button adjustment to it. The reason they're rotatable is I'll show you in 1 minute, because I can do 2 different clamps on here.
Okay.
So to do this style clamp right here, let me move that out of the way. To do this style here, what I always tell people is there's 3 ridges between my fingers, right? The middle one is the one that actually hooks on to the piece underneath like this.
Right.
All I want to do is pop it loose so I can take it off. So what I do is I set the teeth here. I call these teeth. This back tooth here and this top tooth right inside of here. I'm going to set this one and this one right in between the middle here, and I'm just going to squeeze the tool just a little bit, just like that.
Wow.
And it pops off. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yes.
Now, if I have to take this off, fix whatever I need to fix and get it back on. Clay, here's the really cool part. All I have to do is leave the teeth in this same exact position. So this one's here, this one's like this. Watch what happens next. If I get it right here and get it right there, watch. Little squeeze, got it back into place.
Easy as pie.
And I didn't destroy anything. I didn't cut it. I didn't have to go find a little screw clamp. Now, the other side for this demo piece, we have this other style of clamp, okay?
Yep.
It's obviously a little bit different than this one here.
Those are really aggravating ones.
Well, aren't they? Yeah. Again, I would probably just end up cutting this thing off and putting a screw clamp on it.
Right.
Here's how easy this is to get off. See this little groove right inside of here?
Okay.
Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate this tooth, just like that. Just the bottom tooth, that's all I have to do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fit this, I'm gonna do it sideways for you so you can see it. See how that tab fits into that groove right there?
Right.
See how that little sharp tooth fits in the back over there? Watch what happens. All I'm gonna do, give it a little squeeze. Pop that thing loose.
Oh, look at that.
Now, put it back together. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna put this in here and I'm gonna show you sideways, just like that. So this little loop right there is gonna hook up right inside of there. And all I gotta do, squeeze and it's back in place.
Wow.
That I'd say is probably my favorite tool.
I say, well, let me get that part number because everybody's going to be asking for it.
8551 250C. There's also a 250A. The C is for the click clamp. The A is for the other hose clamps.
Well, while I was standing here a while ago, I noticed something that was laying here in a plastic box.
Oh, yeah.
And you moved it. Maggie's hiding stuff. But there they are, though.
Yeah.
This is what was in that plastic box. So, can we tell everybody about that?
Yeah, we can tell them. I mean, they're on our German website, so we can tell people
Okay.
about it, right? Okay. So we came out with these. Let me show you this first to give you a little bit of history on this because you know how much I love history. So this is our pliers wrench.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody came up to us a while back and said, hey, you know what? The pliers wrench is great. It's got a smooth jaw to it. Wouldn't it be cool if you had some plastic pieces that you could put over it to make it even, for lack of a better word, more smooth, more
Scratch.
protections, more
Yeah.
scratch resistance. So I
Right.
really don't scratch something up. So we said, okay, fine. So we came up with these guys in here, which these just slip on. Okay, there's an upper jaw and there's a lower jaw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for the pliers wrench. Now, what's cool is somebody said, hey, you know what? I got my pliers wrench. Can we do the same thing that we did with the pliers wrench? Can we do that with the Cobra?
Yep.
Is there a replaceable jaw that I can use? Because you know what I'm doing? Clay, I'm taking a rag out of my back pocket. I'm wrapping it around the chrome. I'm trying to get this on there, and I don't want to mar up the finish, and I'm praying that I hope I don't scratch up the chrome. Here's what we came up with. We came up with the same type of inserts that we did with the pliers wrench. Now, if you notice here closely, there's a part number for it, 87250. Right here on the top, it's molded into it.
Yep.
There's a top and there's a bottom.
Okay.
So they're not the same jaw. There's one for the top and one's for the bottom. So all you got to do is just slip these into place. Just like that. Same adjustment. Just like that.
That's cool.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That is very cool.
That'll be out sometime later this year.
Sometimes, so we got a sneak peek at something.
You got an absolute sneak peek of this.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks for letting us hang out today and see all your cool tools and giving us some history lessons, some tool lessons. Like, it don't get no better than that.
Absolutely.
So one thing,
Yeah.
I need everybody to go check out Knipex's brand new Instagram page.
Knipex North America. Go check it out.
If you're not following that page, you better do it. Now you can
Yep.
find out when new stuff like that's coming out. And if you want to see more of Pete, you gotta go to his YouTube channel or Knipex's YouTube
Might as
channel
well be his YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
because he is the star of the show there. As you guys can see, he does a fantastic job on camera. So go give them a follow and learn some more stuff about some tools.
Cool.
Like always, guys, thanks for hanging out. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Check over here for merchandise, cool tools, discount codes down there. If you're not subscribed, click that button. You have a great weekend. See ya.